What's My Line? Brought to you by Tegrin, the brand new discovery for psoriasis sufferers. Works 3 ways to relieve the symptoms of psoriasis. And now let's all play What's My Line? And now, live from New York, let's meet our What's My Line panel. First, our delightful matinee idol who can be seen Wednesday and Saturday afternoons in the Broadway hit The Apple Tree, Miss Phyllis Newman.
Good evening. It's my great pleasure tonight to introduce a very handsome, charming, intelligent, articulate gentleman who has created some of your favorite television shows. He's also my boss, Mr. Mark Goodson.
We're both wearing pantsuits tonight.
Yes.
And you see these are real diamonds.
Oh, of course.
Phyllis is going to be in slight contrast to our next panelists. Both are charming and beautiful women, but Phyllis represents the yay generation. And here, dressed for the waltz, as is appropriate to a panelist who's been with us for 16 years, and the co-star of Dinner at 8 is lovely Arlene Francis.
Thank you. And now a gentleman who represents the Random House Unabridged Dictionary, an absolutely sensational dictionary, and the first one to arrive on the bestseller list. With apologies to Mr. Webster, I give you Bennett Cerf.
And here is not only our superb panel moderator, but according to authorities who are supposed to be reliable, the founder of the Tilton School and the last survivor of Custer's Last Stand, John Charles Daly.
Well, Bennett, I will return all those harsh words with kindness. I bring you greetings from your friends in San Antonio, Texas. I went down there this week and had a very nice time with them. They want you to come back, and that surprised me. They're going to have, in 1968, you know, they're going to have a hemisphere, what they call hemisphere, an international exposition. I saw all the models and the building that's beginning. It's right in the middle of town, so they want you to come back and see that. I said, I'd tell you. Come and see Hemisphere 68. Mark, it's good to have the boss around. It'll make us all behave ourselves.
Thank you, John.
Phyllis, look out. Just watch out. And Arlene, I'll waltz with you as soon as we're out of here.
I hope so.
And very gladly. Now to some good news. Put your masks on because we're playing some tricks tonight. And we have to have the masks on at the very beginning to play the tricks. This means, of course, that we'll have some interesting occupations. And we're going to have 2 mystery guests tonight. And we're going to start with a mystery challenger. So are the blindfolds all in place?
Yes.
All right, then will our first mystery challenger enter and sign in, please? All right. Panel, as you are well aware, we use the other form of questioning in this case, 1 question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise. And let's begin things with Phyllis Newman.
Thank you. Mystery guest, are you someone who's used to appearing in front of the public?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Was that a yes?
Could
That
you
was
say
a
it
yes.
again?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Slobbers. Did you just win the election as governor of California?
Nope. That's 1 down and 9 to go. Arlene Francis.
Are you an actor?
Nope.
No?
Oh. Well, let's see. With the permission of our mystery guest, I will say that He is of many, many great talents, and we would have to agree, we who are his admirers, that acting is one of them. Mr. Cerf.
This breaks my heart, but I have to disqualify myself.
Oh. Well, that's too bad, Bennett.
I think so, too.
Hoping to get you in trouble with this one, Phyllis.
Chicken.
That makes you next chicken, right?
Heavens to Betsy, do you appear regularly on television?
Nope. That's 2 down and 8 to go. We're assuming there that by regularly you mean on a weekly basis. Mark
Well,
Woodson?
I mean with a certain amount of regularity. I mean once a month, once every 3.5 weeks, anything.
No, we couldn't even guarantee the regularity, so you'd
Okay.
still get your note. 2 down and 8 to go, Mark.
May I assume that you're under 25 years of age?
Nope. 2 down. 3 down and 7 to go, Arlene.
Are you also a director? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes. Do you have a big bald head?
That's 4 down and 6 to go, Mark.
You have a small bald head.
Were you ever in the circus?
Nope. That's 5 down and 5 to go, Arlene.
Do you sing?
Yep. Phyllis?
You sing, and you've got hair, and you're not on television. Why? Are you in the movies, and are you a leading man in the movies?
Yes. Mark?
Do you sing at the opera?
Nope. 6 down and 4 to go, Arlene.
Leading man in the movies.
Well, everything you do, if it's who I think it is, you do very well indeed. Is it by any chance Frank Sinatra?
It is.
That was a giveaway.
John, I have to make a confession right here. Those stupid questions that I asked about the circus and all the rest were kind of deliberate, and I'm on here for a reason, knowing in advance, and I must confess this right away, that I knew that Frank was going to be on, because Frank and I have worked out a plot, which I thought was a secret until now, because I have asked Frank to do something which has never been done on the show. First of all, it's the first time that Frank has ever been on this show in all of its 16 years to start with. And after long and persuasive argument, I have conned him and persuaded him to come over here and take my place on the panel.
Oh, good.
So I leave you, John.
Bye-bye, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
You did very well.
I have to explain now why I disqualified myself. In all the years I've been on this show, my wife Phyllis has known several times who the mystery guest was going to be and never once gave it to me. But this time, inadvertently, she let it slip the other night.
Big mouth.
Yes, I think so,
Big
too.
mouth.
If she's listening, it was
That
a
was-
terrible thing to do.
What time's the bar open on this show?
Frank, that was a very good voice. That way there. You must have learned it from Toots.
Well, I used to sing like that.
Oh, I thought.
So you met someone who set you back on your heels.
Well, anyway, let's get this on the road again. We'll have another contestant for you in just a moment after this word. No. All right. And now, let's meet a regular challenger. Will you enter and sign in, please?
Oh.
I'm beginning to like this show already.
Lynn Castle. Right, ma'am? Is it Miss or Mrs. Castle? Miss Castle, and where are you from?
Hollywood.
From Hollywood. Nice to have you with us. Miss Castle, may I present the panel? Now, will you join me over here, ma'am, and we'll let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. All right. Well, panel, we can tell you that Miss Castle is self-employed and deals in a service And I think we ought to put you to work right away, Frank Sinatra.
Deals in a service?
Mm-hmm.
Would I benefit by your service?
Mm-hmm.
I would?
Yeah.
You're a liquor dealer.
No. It's one down and night to go, Arlene.
I think she just said she was to try. Do you want to have a conference? Small wonder. Everything all straightened out?
All straightened out.
Does this service that you perform have anything whatsoever to do with the motion picture industry?
Well, we would have to admit that it's a possibility that there could be a very thin association with something.
Is this going to take
like
long,
this.
John?
2 weeks, Frank.
It's only beginning.
But it is, I want you to say it's very thin. We'll give you a yes, but it's on a very tenuous basis.
Is it Miss Grace?
Miss Castle.
Miss Castle? Disgrace. Miss Castle, would you be considered a performer? No. Do you do something that is a performance?
No, you can't clean that. You meant as an acting type
No, I
performance.
just meant, does she perform in some way or other?
Oh, I'm sure you did, but we'll still give you the no, you know.
Oh, she doesn't
perform in the sense of entertaining as a performer, no. That's 2 down and 8 to go, Bennett.
Miss Castle, may I assume that the service you perform for people in the entertainment industry is the same one you can possibly perform for people who are not in the entertainment industry? That's correct?
Uh-huh.
Do you come into physical contact with the people whom you serve?
Yes, uh-huh.
You do?
Yes.
Is it on the above the waist that you come in contact with people?
Yes.
Might it be above the neck?
Yes.
Are the people with whom you are the people that are the people that you deal with sometimes not standing up while you're dealing with them?
See, it's it again. They've fallen down drunk. She's a liquor dealer.
Do you apply anything to their countenances while you work?
Sometimes.
Are you in any possible way connected with the barbering industry?
Yes.
Are you a lady barber?
Yeah.
Actually, Miss Castle is here with us because she cut Steve Allen's hair, and Steve said, "My golly, this would be fun. It would probably puzzle the panel." She doesn't
Miss
sort of
Castle ought to cut her own hair.
doesn't have time. She's very busy, but freelances, and you also work sometimes.
Cut my hair anytime you want, baby.
The Rogue. Sometimes works at the Rogue, and more than 80% of your customers are men, huh?
Yes, uh-huh.
Mhm. So, Bennett, needless to say, won't need your services for a long while, but there we are. Yes,
You positive you don't serve refreshments in your barber shop or something? I don't know. I feel it.
But I must say, Miss Castle also is a songwriter on the side, and congratulations, you had one of your songs, Monkey sang it, did they not? Well, good. I hope you have 2 successful careers.
Thank you.
Nice to have you with us and What's My Line. We'll meet tonight's second mystery guest in just a moment. But first, this... And now, the second special feature of our program, the appearance of our second mystery challenger, for which the panel, as I noted a moment ago, has to be blindfolded. Are the blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. Will you enter mystery challenger and sign in, please? All right, panel, once again, one question at a time, in turn moving clockwise, and we'll begin things with Phyllis Newman.
Are you a performer? Yes.
Mr. Sinatra?
I got claustrophobia. You're a performer. Are you a blonde lady?
Yes.
Miss Francis?
Have you ever performed with Frank Sinatra? What was the answer?
Nope, that's 1 down and 9 to go.
Well, we got rid of that problem right away, didn't we?
Have Have you ever met any members of this panel socially?
Yeah.
Phyllis?
Are you, or have you ever been on television and in the movies whatever that means? What? Yeah. Yeah?
Mr. Sinatra?
Okay.
Are you specifically a film star?
No.
No, I don't think we could say specifically, Frank. That's 2 down and 8 to go, Arlene.
Are you at the present time starring in a musical comedy in New York?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Would you be a very bad customer for that lady barber who was just in here?
No.
4 down and 6 to go, Phyllis.
Did you appear on television regularly? Yeah.
Mr. Sinatra?
Yeah.
Do you cater the food to Toots Shor's restaurant? I didn't hear an answer.
Oh, no.
I've been trying to find that guy for years. I can't find him.
Arlene.
You're not appearing in the theater, but have you in the past appeared in the theater?
Yeah.
Mr. Cerf?
You say you wouldn't be a good customer for the lady barber.
Would be.
Have you ever done any barbering on your own?
Yeah.
Phyllis?
Have you ever kissed anybody on this panel? Yeah. Oh, good.
Mr. Sinatra?
You got the same name as mine? What did I say? I really didn't know it. You naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty.
That's great, Frank.
Pretty good secret, I must say.
That we were very proud of.
Aren't you home at this hour tonight?
Well, needless to say, it's been a long and involved plot, part of which, unfortunately, Bennett got, but he didn't get enough of it to get us in real trouble.
But I had a sneaking idea.
He had a sneaking idea.
I actually said to the girls here that I thought there was a chance, and I said, nah, she wouldn't do that. She's with Mrs. Cerf watching the show. Sneak.
Well, I done read in the paper today that you're going to play Peter Pan for Mel Ferrer.
Well, I'd like to. It looks that way. It'd be marvelous if it came across, yes.
Well, the paper talked about like it's so, and if wishing will make it so, if it's not official yet, we will all wish it so it will be so.
Thank you.
Mia, thanks so much for coming to join us and helping us play a trick on Frank. It was awfully nice of you. Good to have you with us.
You're 4 years old.
Get up. Out.
Well, on points, I've got to agree you've done very well so far tonight, panel, so congratulations. We'll have another contestant after this word. And now for a final contestant. Will you enter and sign in, please? Jody. Jody Michaels, right? Where are you from, Jody?
Rockaway, New York.
Rockaway, New York. This looks like a school jacket to me, is it? Is this
Yes.
your school? Which school do you go to?
St. Francis de Sales.
St. Francis de Sales. We admit beforehand that Jody goes to school, but he also has a vocation, and that's what you'll have to try and dig out of him. Jody, may I present our panel? Jody. And now, Jody, if you'll join me over here, we'll let the audience in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. All right. Panel, we can tell you that Jody Michaels is salaried and deals in a service, and we'll begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Jody, would you be considered a performer in the work that you do?
Yes.
A performer in the theater?
Yes.
Are you performing at the present time in the theater?
Yes.
Are you performing in a musical comedy?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Jody, is the show in which you're performing one of the shows is called the Broadway show as contrasted with an off-Broadway show?
I don't think so.
And I think that's a fair answer, too. 2 down and 8 to go, Phyllis.
I just want to recap. This is a show that is currently playing the rest of the week in New York City. Is that right? Yes?
No.
Oh, it's not playing in New York City.
No, but since you asked that as a part of a recapitulation,
Oh, I can go on.
you can go on.
I see. But you are currently acting in something.
Yes.
Well, he is currently active. What we're trying to convey here is that he is currently active. We're not saying that he is performing as of, say, last
I
night or
understand.
tomorrow
Now,
night.
is the thing that you're performing in something that has been, is now, or will be seen on television?
It has been, but it was a special.
Oh, thank you. It has been, but it was a special. Now I have to try to find out what it was. Did it occur within the last 2 or 3 weeks?
Yes.
Was it primarily aimed for children? Was it a children's classic of some kind?
No.
That's 3 down and 7 to go. Frank Sinatra.
Do you drink, kid?
Did have no question.
That's 4 down and 6 to go. Arnie?
Wonderful.
This was an adult program that you were playing a child's part in?
Yes.
Was it...
Let me say here that you have now latched on to a single television performance. You would, I think...
That's the wrong
do
street.
yourself a disservice to concentrate on it too much.
I see. Well, are you then active in something that will be seen on a stage in the environment of Broadway or in New York City soon?
Yes.
Yes. It is a straight play,
No.
No.
but it's not a musical.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
it's an-
5.
oh.
That's
a
5
crooked
down
play.
and 5 to go, Mr. Sir.
Jody, when you appeared, do you ever raise your voice in song?
Yes.
Have you ever been in a musical on Broadway before?
No.
That's
Wait a
6 down and 4 to go, Phyllis.
I have a clue. Do you sing in something like Radio City or a Christmas pageant of something like that? Has it to do with this season? Absolutely
Down,
not.
down, down.
Yes,
7
okay.
down and 3 to go, Mr. Sinatra.
Does your father drink?
Doesn't anybody drink in your family? Now, I want to ask you, you said, you cleared the
That's
fact
not
that the
Christmas
show, it's
or
not a
Radio
Christmas
City.
show or a choir type singer. You, I give up.
I'm going to throw
You're
in the
neither in opera, are you in some form of opera or operetta?
Lady Mouse?
Just take opera.
Amal and the Night
Just
Visitors?
Just
No.
Night
take
Visitors?
opera. What about the Metropolitan Opera?
Metropolitan, you sing at the Metropolitan
He's an opera singer. That's right.
Get out. Get out. I know.
Joe,
It's Cho-Cho-san.
Jody is 12 years old, and this is his 4th season with the Met. He sings in the chorus, sometimes does solo work, depending on the opera. He's played in, Tosca,
Tosca, Turandot, Wozzeck, Vanessa.
Vanessa. So you see, he has
Never get
plenty of
anywhere,
work.
kid. Get out in the saloons and sing in the saloons.
And he goes to school and does well in
Westminster
school,
Cathedral?
too. Thank you very much, Jody. It was very nice to have you with us. Nice of you to come and see us. And, Frank, while we're on the subject of music, it's a good sort of pre-Christmas present for everybody that you're going to be on with A Man and His Music, part number 2 on December the 7th on
Correct.
CBS.
Correct.
And we look forward to it. Thank you both for being
CBS.
with us on What's My Line. And good night, Phyllis Newby.
Good night, John. Good
night,
night,
John.
Mia, Frank, everybody.
Good night, darling.
That's better.
Good night, darling. Good night, Bennett.
It's been great.
Wherever you are, Bennett.
It's been great fun for me. Good night, John.
Hey, good night, Bennett, whoever you are. And thanks to all of you for being with us on What's My Line.